Women have been a crucial part of African history. Their ideas, beliefs, thoughts, struggles, and lives in general have shaped the contemporary world. People across the globe draw inspiration from these women whose heroic narratives are being written and read enthusiastically around the world. Since African women began writing, they have treated a wide range of themes in their novels, poems, and plays. Some of these themes include female circumcision, the position and role of women as both mother and daughter in the institution of marriage, gender inequality, societal and traditional expectations of women, amongst several others. Florence Wapa, Africa's first female novelist with her most popular novel, Efuru, recently attracted international recognition from a Swedish professor who dedicates a book titled Invoking Flora Wapa, Nigerian Women Writers, Femininity and Spirituality in World Literature.
I was fortunate enough to come to Nigeria in 2016 for the Efuru 50 celebration, which was the 50th anniversary of the publication of Efuru by Florence Wapa, which was the first internationally published novel in English written by a female African writer. And that event was really impressive because we traveled around the country and I met all these writers and scholars of literature that I was very impressed by, and I decided to do some interviews. And then after, when I returned to Sweden, I decided to dig deeper and get more familiar with the work of Nigerian women writers. African women writers are very, very powerful. They have wonderful stories to tell. They do so very eloquently with a great sense of style, and I think also with considerable courage, often addressing contemporary issues.
The presentation was organized in conjunction with the Swedish Embassy, and the Swedish ambassador commends the efforts of African women writers.
Government is a feminist government since many years, and we try to promote women and girls and their rights. But it's also about culture, and literature is such a culture. And we know excellent African writers throughout the years, but the female writers have not been given the attention, the same attention. And this book that is going to be presented this evening, this is a book launch by a Swedish professor, Pauline Tinubu, about women writers in Africa, their spirituality and their history. So the title is Invoking Flora Wapa. She's like a key figure for this half of the population, actually. So it would be natural to have access to the same rights as men in all fields. When it comes to literature, writing is very special, I think. It's a lonely profession. You need some kind of economic foundation, perhaps, to be able to write. And this is perhaps not the case for many women who would like to write. So from the very beginning you have socioeconomic difference. But still many African and Nigerian women have been very successful writers.
The Minister of Women Affairs, Pauline Tinubu, was at the launch and expresses her pride for African women writers and calls for more recognition and celebration of this sect.
I feel proud that Nigerian women have excelled, and I thank God that Paula, not a Nigerian, God used her to come and invoke the spirit of Florence Wapa. And this has reawakened our conscience to celebrate more of our Nigerian writers, literary writers. And I believe that will spur and encourage more that have been ignored and not celebrated. This is like opening the door for us to celebrate more female literary writers.
Uzoma expresses his gratitude for the recognition given to his mother posthumously.
It's a great honor. Actually, Paula took early interest in my mom's work as early as 2016 when we celebrated the 50th anniversary of IFU. And that's when she came and attended all the entire outing in all the universities, the four, the Unilag, Maiduguri, Enugu, and Owerri. So we had, so that was actually what prompted her work, and I find it very reawakening. Also, as her book also deals with Nigerian writers that are quite unique in the world literature, as she perceives.